I said, are you recording? Should I check this? She said, yeah, this looks straight. Oh. And now I can't stop laughing because I think that's hilarious.
There's a mosquito trying to get me. Good morning. We are at my lake property for a couple days while my friends are here from out of town. We got here last night and I think we're spending about 4 days here. I think it's gonna be really chill. Yesterday we didn't do a lot. We went in the tub, we played some games. I taught them how to play canasta, which is like a card game I have been playing since I was like 8, and so it was really fun to like share this game that I love with someone else, and I think they had fun. I wonder if we'll play it again today or if we'll end up swapping up games. It is a pretty intense kind of card game, but it's really like strategy based. And then today I don't know what we're doing. The weather isn't super nice. It's like not pool weather or lake weather, which kind of sucks while everyone's here, but then also it's like kind of nice to chill, except for that we're having so much rain that the mosquitoes are crazy here. If you're not used to mosquitoes, it's probably gonna be crazy because like I'm used to mosquitoes and I think there's a lot of mosquitoes this year. Like we get lots of mosquitoes here normally, but I figured I would take you along on our little vacation together. I don't think I'll get a lot of like work or reading done, but you know what, I'm going to try. I'm reading the novella in the Cadence of the Fallen series. I read book 1 and 2 and loved it. One of my all-time favorite series at this point. Like I cannot wait for book 3, and so I didn't want to leave the world yet, so I decided to dive back into it. I'm only like 50 pages in, but I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm not really a novella person, so I'm not predicting to like love it, but I am predicting to like enjoy it. I just don't think that like what a novella is without like the lack of like bigger plot and having already known what happens is ever going to be something that's like my all-time favorite thing. But maybe I'll eat my words because I have a feeling this is going to be emotional devastation, which is also one of my favorite things to read, so who knows. But anyways, I'm excited all my friends are here. I'm excited that we're hanging out, and I'm always excited to be out here. It's just like nice to get out of my house sometimes and to breathe some fresh air. Oh, and to have coffee at the lake. Honestly, one of the only times I drink hot coffee is at the lake. There's something about a hot coffee in the morning with like the sounds of the birds and nature and stuff that just like really just gives me like some sort of like rush. I don't know, it just like a dopamine rush. It just like feels good. And I'm trying to teach Mel how I make my coffee, and I have told her that it's really very Canadian of me, and if you like it, the secret ingredient is maple syrup. I'm a true Canadian here.
This is a lot easier cream cheese to spread, so
It's like whipped,
yeah,
homemade.
it's the Philadelphia one. I just have a hard time getting it out of the block, and then it ends up looking a hot mess.
This is a vibe.
You're like dragging it across your face.
And like I could see myself. We are heading over to the pool. It's really borderline nice, so whether we actually go into the pool, that's another sign. We might end up just like sitting there reading, but so far we've really like done nothing. I've read like a chapter of my book, but you know what, it's relaxing and it's nice to have friends here.
I mean, it's funnier this way.
I made us fajita bowls for dinner. Mel helped. She actually cooked the shrimp for me because I really suck at cooking shrimp.
They still crying stupid on him. I think I'm not
You should
crying.
have let me cut it because I had contacts in, so I wouldn't have cried.
And I may cut them.
Okay.
I try it all, but I just use the vicinity. It's not that I'm crying, but I can just like feel it in my eyeballs.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it's more so in my right eye than my left this time, and I'm like, what is happening?
I'm very excited to dive in. I'm hoping everyone likes it. We're a group of like different eating habits, so it's a little bit harder to cook, but I feel like this on like this nice sunny day is going to be really refreshing. I have no idea what we have planned for the evening. Probably just some games and stuff.
Thumbnails. I do one that says special edition sweet, but if you're struggling with that, try putting other words, and special edition sweet will be the title. Yeah.
Okay. Because these are just, they're all 3 words are like long.
In my
they don't
opinion,
fit.
Put ones where you're having the books.
That's,
Because like
yeah.
I in like theory understand when you say special edition sweet that's something about your special edition.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
We are continuing our canasta game from last night. It is still anyone's game. It's me and Lexi against Mel and Monica. The newbies. You're all new except for me.
Yeah, but y'all's team has an experience.
Yeah, that's fair. So we ended last night with me and Lexi in the lead. But it is anyone's game. It's only like 1,000-point difference. And in canasta, that's not a lot. But who do you think is going to win? And why did you say me and Lexi?
Rude. Rude.
We're getting competitive in here.
Grandpa gonna take the.
One round, and we're still in the lead. They did get just a little bit, but we're still winning. We're gonna beat them. Boo.
It's very cute.
Cheering side, that's what you meant for? Good morning. We're in the tub. I love a morning tub. That is like one of my favorite things, especially like with this view. I think Melon is coming in. I don't know about the rest of them, but I have my morning coffee. I have done like literally 0 reading. I'm about 50 pages into the novella. I am hoping to do an update soon. I'm actually hoping that we will sit down and read a little bit today, since we've just been chatting for the most part while everyone's here, which like we do not get to see each other, so it's nice to just like yap, you know? What are you doing?
Soup, lemonade soup.
Looks ridiculous.
But it's gonna taste delicious. Hopefully.
But it just like, spinning is fun. I can just do this. It's like that reel that I saw that was like that guy saying, this is what's going on in my head when someone's explaining board game to me, but it's just me like this. Oh, okay. I'll go back to.
Nick looks like he's dying.
I don't trust him being this close to me.
My 2 children in a pool together. Good morning. I am back in the tub, and I think this is literally one of the only things I filmed yesterday. I don't think I filmed a lot. We had a really busy day and a really exciting day. We ended up just like hanging out in the hot tub for a couple of hours. We made a giant breakfast all together. We went kayaking. We hung out in the pool because it was nice. And I just think that we had like a lot of fun, and we were kind of just like off the world. Like we decided to like kind of stay off social media and stuff, which honestly happens a lot when we are together, since the 4 of us live so far away. And yes, we do talk daily. We do get to talk on like social media and sprints and stuff. We have like such a close friendship, but then when we're together, I find that all of us like really try to like lock in on our together time, because we spent a lot of money to get here. Well, they did. And we just like want to hang out and like be with each other. And so sometimes, even though this is our job and we are so privileged to be able to go on vacation for a week and still like do our jobs, sometimes it does get difficult to like film something, because you just like want to be in the moment, you know? So I feel like that's how I felt yesterday, but I'm going to try to be better and film today, which is why I was like, I'll actually film an update, a real update, even though it's on my phone instead of my camera. I love a morning tub. It is how I start my day most days when I'm at the lake. If you've ever been to Canada, we get hot days. I mean, right now it's not hot. We're only in like the 20s, but we do get hot. But we have like 10-degree differences, and it's really hard to explain to people that like it's chilly in our mornings and in the evenings, so literally like a hot tub in the morning feels so good, and it's such like a relaxing way to start your morning. I think everyone else is sleeping. Who knows if someone will join me later, but I think I'm just going to read a little bit in the tub, and I think I could give you an actual reading update because I am reading A Composition of Scars. I'm actually 41% into this book. I've made really good progress. I think that I will never be a novella girl. There is just something... Hopefully the sound of the water is not too much, but I am in a hot tub. But I think I will just never be a novella girl. It is incredible. It is well written. It matches what the other ones were in the series that I absolutely love and like die hard for. I just find that because I know this story, and maybe I would have liked it more if I had read it between 1 and 2 instead of reading 1, 2 and then going back to read 1.5. I know everything that's already happened here, and I'm just not as invested, I guess. It's very slow. It's very like character driven, which is actually what I find most novellas are, and that's what I want a novella to be. I want it to not have a lot of impact on your reading experience of the regular series. I want it just to be extra, so it's often a lot of like character work. I don't personally think I needed this. I'm still enjoying it. I think it'll be a 4-star read because I do think I'm going to have emotional devastation in this, but it's not something that I personally like needed. It's an easy read for me. I don't know, I'm just not the person that's going to be like, I love novellas and I want to read them at all times, and that's just who I am as a reader. I really do love a plot of a story more than the characters, because the characters matter so much to me, but I don't know, just like side stories I don't really need. Now, I'm enjoying it. This one follows our male character, like our love interest from the regular series, and it's like his backstory that we learn about in book 2. We also kind of could have made guesses about it in book 1. I do think, yeah, this probably would have hit harder if I read it in order. So that's also a me problem, is I decided to read 1 and 2 and then go back and read 1.5. I will probably read 2.5 in proper order since it's being published after I read 2, and I do just love this world so much I like to hang out in it. So that is a very, very strong thing about this world. We follow our male love interest in a backstory of something that's happened to him, and we know what we're getting into. We know, and it's gonna be something. I don't really want to tell you what it's about because it like spoils so much, but the writing in this is so good. Like, honestly, I've been screaming about this series. This indie author is incredible. I love this writing style. It is the highlight of this story, on top of the characters, the world building, the complex plot, all of that. I always say now, if you're a fan of Spark of the Everflame or the Legacy series, pick this one up. It gives me that same like overarching epicness to it, with still a romance at its core. We had to go get bagels. And because we're the coffee drinkers, we're going to a cafe and we're gonna get coffee. Yes! And the other 2 are still sleeping.
So excited. I'm ready for the coffee.
First sip of your coffee. How is it?
Oh, coffee.
Honestly, that's good.
Very good.
Oh, I like that. I might be back tomorrow. Oh my god, okay.
I don't like this. This is chaotic.
Sous chef. Chef, sous chef. Stay back.
Slowly.
You just relax. I just need a second.
You're also supposed to wait for it to get a little warm.
Just warm it up. off my shirt.
The shirt you've been wearing for 7 days.
Okay, relax. More than that, 'cause I was wearing it before you came.
I haven't been here for 7 days, so I'm just assuming. Keep cranking.
Did anyone else just see that spider drop from the roof? No. Because he's crawling right fucking now.
Can't be so on fire.
That popcorn flew out of the thing, but I thought that can't be.
I hope you enjoyed spending a little weekend away with us. I was terrible and did not film enough in my opinion, but I still am happy that I have these memories with my friends now documented. I did, however, end up finishing A Composition of Scars. I finished it when they left. So we went to the lake for like 4 days and then we came back here for a couple days, and I only wanted to film the lake stuff. I wanted us to be able to have some time without thinking about filming as well. So that worked really well for me. And then while they were here and they left a couple days ago, I have now finished A Composition of Scars. I'm so sad they're gone. It makes me sad every time I walk next to one of the rooms and there just is an empty bed. I just think about how it sucks that we live so far away and how I wish that they had gone home, because like 9 days with people is a lot, and like I wanted to get back to my routine and stuff like that, but I wish they had gone home 30 minutes from me instead of across the country. Like it takes them like 12 hours to get here. Nick's on the roof, we're getting our roof redone, just ignore it. But A Composition of Scars ended up giving 3 stars. I'm just not a novella person. I personally would recommend reading this before reading book 2. I think you'll have a little bit more emotional investment into what's going on, because if you read book 2, you actually know how everything ends, how everything wraps up. And so I was expecting The Way It Was Done to really, really devastate me. And like, yes, it did, because it's awful. But I think the shock value of like the entire story, even though you'd be able to predict where it was going like very easily, I still think the shock value of exactly how everything plays out would work a lot better if you read it between 1 and 2, which is the recommended reading order. It is under 1.5. However, if you're not a novella person like me, I don't even think that if I had read it in that order, this was going to be something I loved. It just doesn't have the complexities of what I want, which is why I like really long books. It's why I like series that stretch a long amount of time. I just want a lot of stuff inside a book, and I think this novella focused on very specific things. I feel like it didn't have enough time with the characters for me to really care, and I had spent more time with some of these characters already. So just overall, it wasn't necessarily what I wanted, but a novella I don't think is ever going to be that. So if you are a novella person, if you are very character driven, read this. Like I think that it's well written. It feels like all the other installments. It just feels like a shorter version, and I lived for the long versions. I lived for the plot that we were getting. Like I think the threads and like all of that we are getting in the main story are something that I really, really, really do appreciate. And this does add a layer to the story, so I'm not mad that I read it. And I think I will continue to read the novellas in this series, which is saying a big thing. They're just not gonna be 5-star reads for me, and that's okay. And not every book needs to be a 5-star. You can still appreciate a book. A 3-star is still a good rating for myself. It means I enjoyed the story. It's just not like an obsession the way that book 2 was. And I highly recommend the series regardless. I love book 1 and 2, and it is a new favorite series. Like the fact that I'm reading the novellas is crazy. I don't read them. Even in some of my most loved series, like I have not read the Bonded by Thorns novellas, and I love that series. The Zodiac Academy novellas, don't read. So the fact that I have decided that I want to read these novellas, I think says an incredible amount of stuff about this series. If you have not picked up the series yet, please do. If you like more epic style world building with a romantic-y plot, with the romance, pick this up. It's incredible. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll leave some videos on the screen if you'd like to continue hanging out. And if you made it at the end of this video and you'd like to leave me an emoji just to say you were here, leave me an animal you find at the lake, and have yourselves an absolutely incredible day.